Time to post this all. Close this off. I don't need it. I don't need it. Good. Then we have. Oh, what did I do? Where are my notifications? There it is. There's the Diamond Alliance. Where's my... Cool. Everything seems to be perfectly in order. Gonna need to check the test stream feed. Yup, everything is perfectly in order. It's quiet. Too quiet. Okay. Please don't tell me I missed it. No, we're just starting. We're just starting. Roy, you're literally at the start of the stream. Relax. We're not start. We're literally at the first moments of the stream. You did make it in time. It's like the stream has only been up for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You've missed 2 minutes of me just advertising. You're welcome. You're perfectly on time. So we're going to give you a round of applause. What's he doing? Life is sleeping. But you did make it. Don't worry. You're perfectly on time, Roy. I've already did my advertisements. I've already turned off chat. Here's the best moment now. You mean the best case? We're starting at the best case, I guess? Don't worry about it. We're going to start it in a moment. I'm just going to wait 2 more minutes and then we're going to start. In the meantime, you can do a little chatty chat with me. Cool. Remember, backseating is allowed. Just don't be a little dick. Not Googling answers. Like, don't give me the answers. You're allowed to think alongside with me, but you're not allowed to give the answers. Unless I'm really stuck, you may hint at the answer. I'll allow that. I don't know about others' opinions. I don't know either. I'm gonna wait at least a minute. Still 1 more minute, then I'm gonna start. My desk is almost fully free. It reminds me, this one actually has to be put somewhere else now for safekeeping. This goes over it. There. Those are my glowing sunglasses. So how are you today, Roy? In any case, because you're one of the only ones here. There are others here, don't worry. I think there are others here. I honestly don't know. The viewer count said 1 the whole time, which I know was wrong. I'm still a little bit too... Sorry, I'm just going to tweak my cam settings for a moment. Yeah, that's normal. There. Whoa, why did the cam move? Get back in your corner. There. Don't know what happened there. The cam decided to move when I was tweaking some settings. Like, this is too yellow. There. This is the right setting. The white balance is always off when I start this cam, so yeah. Anyhow, let's start the show! 3 p.m. decoration special. What for dessert today?
And Jeff Masters, piece of cake.
Voice acting? Macaroons and waffles. Light and fluffy chichon cake. Okay. Happiness for one and all. The sweetest temptations. There. Where? Over there! Take a peek inside the oven. Ding. Look, it's freshly baked desserts. Let's cook again today. Interesting, actual fully voice acting moment there. I know that's fans voice acting. This probably sure brings back memories. Gregory, tomorrow I'm heading towards that fateful place with your son. To find out the truth of 18 years ago. Oh yeah, he was busy with a case before he got killed, I believe. So we're gonna be doing that case? The case that never got solved? Zodiac Art Gallery, Fountain Patio. Oh, we're not playing as his dad. Yeah, young Ray and Gregory, darn, yeah, that does look good. Mr. Shield, isn't it about time you told me what it's all about? Why did you bring me to the museum with you? Also, if it's a window, I'll give you a moment. You're not busy now, are you, Miles? I thought it would be nice if we could share the romance of the constellations together. I know! People think he's gay, but he's not gay for you. I beg your pardon, but I would like to leave. Sorry, it was just a joke. It better be a joke. Also, viewers are coming in. Hello, people. Do you know about the final case your father worked on? The IS-7 incident? Yes, Manfred von Karma showed it to me immediately after I became a prosecutor. I reviewed the case file again last night after you invited me here. And, while I don't remember it very well, I also have been in the attendance of the trial back then. So yeah, he was at the trial. Whoa! When I was young, I loved watching my father do battle in the courtroom. Ah! During that trial, it was my father, the defense attorney, Gregory Edgeworth, against Von Karma. My former mentor, prosecutor Manfred von Karma. He didn't look like this back then, did he? He didn't look like this at all. Didn't he look more sophisticated? I think he had more hair back then, and he didn't dress up like this. And while the trial ended with the defendant being declared guilty, I see. So you were there too, Gregory's final trial. In that case, I'll cut to the chase and tell you what you want to know. The truth about the IS-7 incident. It happened 18 years ago, during the winter. All the buildings were covered in snow, coating the entire town like a layer of frosting. And it was the... Oh, guys, I have an itch in my eyeball. Also, hello, viewers in the background. I'm gonna be playing this game the whole time. I also have an itch up my eyeball. Thank you, itch up my eyeball. And it was the very place that the incident occurred. This was all before Uncle Ray became a defense attorney. Oh, we are going back into the past. Okay, December 24th, 5 p.m. It's again around Christmas. This game has an obsession with Christmas, this series. Oh, we are playing as him. Mr. Edgeworth, this request sure was sudden, don't you think? Indeed, we were contacted immediately after the client was arrested. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. I brought my assistant Raymond with me to meet our client, but... Murder on Christmas Eve. This is just too much. Ah! In the darkness! A miraculous meeting! Oh, it's this guy. Welcome one and all to the visitor's room. Amazing! I like how the guy just going along with it. This is what meeting a client is like. It all happened so sudden. I was completely surprised. I'm also surprised. Thanks to partner for startling you. I'm really expressing my happiness through a song. Welcome one and all, and I appreciate you coming. So you're the client for this case. Indeed. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. Very respectful man. Very Japanese respectful as well. I'll be representing you in court. Yay! 3D! Court records. Yes, however, the number itself has no special meaning. Be a rare sight indeed. That's weird. Why would I be able to do that? Works part-time at the expert aiming to be a lawyer. Hey, there he is. This is my assistant, Raymond Shields. Nice to meet you! I am, I'll do my best to help you. Relax, Raymond. Please excuse his jitters. He's working part-time at my office as an apprentice. I felt that he might assist me in this investigation. So, Mr. Gregory and Raymond, correct? Pleased to meet your acquaintance. I'm just saving my clients from crimes in which they were falsely accused. First, I should determine if he is truly innocent. First, I would like to know more about you. Ah, I've forgotten to introduce myself. My name is Jeffrey Masters. Yeah, we've seen you from the show. What, you mean you're Master Jeff? The world's greatest pastry chef? Jeff Masters, the Master Chef? Yes, I'm honored that you have heard of me. All my fans call me Master Jeff. Wowzers, I'm totally starstruck. I can't believe I got to meet the Master Chef. Chef. Didn't you know? Stop it. Raymond seems to know quite a bit about Mr. Master. Next contestant started putting on a song and dance show. What's for dessert today? Oh, he's actually gonna do the performance here with him. Oh my god. Macaroons, waffles, light and fluffy tintate. Happiness for one and all. The sweetest temptations. Where? Over there! Take a peek inside the oven. Ding! Look, it's freshly baked desserts. Everyone is joining in and Greg is like, I got caught up in my song yourself. He actually posed along with him. Even Gregory has to deal with Ace Attorney weirdness. Woohoo! I'm so happy that I got to sing with Master Jeff. My dream come true. Woohoo! Thank you. I'm happy to hear that as well. Nice guy. Mr. Master, Raymond, shall we return to the matter at hand? Yes, of course. My sincerest apology for making you wait. Now, where should we start? Talk about yourself. You're the world's greatest. Whoa, that hand movement! I like it. It's like he's doing this. But you're also skilled in song and dance? Yes. When I'm having a good time, my body just moves to the rhythm by itself. You seem to enjoy making desserts from the bottom of your heart. Oh, if you don't have a good time making desserts, you won't make anything good. Makes sense. Creating desserts that brings happiness to one and all is my purpose in life. Gary, this practically works as hard. Yeah, Gregory's sprites are really well made. For streamlined desserts. Shame they will never use it again. Like, it's really a shame that the sprites are that well animated for just one game, and probably one case only. Whoever worked on this case had passion already. But in this case, already the starter case is already 10 times better than the other cases in the quality. In animations and everything. About the case. The incident occurred in your estate, is that correct? Yes. That's where the Great Dessert Contest was being held. It seemed that the body was discovered in one of my creations. What? It was found in one of your desserts? Whoa. For that reason, I was arrested by the detective in charge of the investigation. Makes sense. Keep our passion on this one. Okay, yeah. I'm certain that the police will also realize that they have made a mistake. Really? Do you know anything about the victim? He was a man named Isaac Dover. He was one of the competitors in this contest. He was a wonderful man who made desserts of the highest beauty. Why did he have to die? I see. I'm already starting to suspect that he was actually a very good competitor and that the victim... I think the twist is going to be that Masters got bribed or threatened by the victim and that's why they killed them. That's going to be the allegation. But in all honesty, I think someone else killed him because they wanted to win really bad. I see. He truly seems to be grieving over the victim's death. I believe I have an understanding of Mr. Master's personality. Accept your request. There's one premise I must confirm. You did not kill Mr. Dover. Can I take your word for it? Yes, that is correct. I did not kill him. No matter what happens, I would never take another person's life. Those aren't the eyes of a liar. I understand. I believe you. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us. Pleasure's all mine. I'm grateful to speak with someone other than a detective. Next, we shall begin our investigation of the crime scene. We'll report back with our findings once we have finished. Mr. Gregory, Raymond, I wish you good luck. Centric fellow. Wait, the museum was his house? Phew, it sure is cold outside. I didn't expect it to be snowing this hard. Indeed, a blizzard like this will probably not clear up for a while. Even so, this mansion is ginormous. This is a mansion, yeah. If you're going to move all the contents in your own home, you won't need this much space after all. Hello, welcome, thank you for coming. Oh, it's his assistant. Eek! Oh my, are you okay? I'm so very sorry, but you happen to be Monsieur Edgeworth? Yes, I'm Gregory Edgeworth. And I'm his assistant, Raymond Shields. Greetings and welcome, Monsieur Edgeworth and Monsieur Shields. Please call me Catherine Hall. I'm in charge of the household affairs of the estate. And I'm also Monsieur Master's assistant. Ah, no way! You're the famous Kate, aren't you? You know of me? Of course I do. I see you on TV all the time. I'm a big fan of Piece of Cake. Oh goodness, I'm glad you're a fan. Tell me, what is this piece of cake? This is his dad, Moon. This is a past case. This is before his. This is Edgeworth's father. You know, in the first game, he was in the last case. He was the victim, as in the person who got killed. He got killed by from karma. Spoilers. So this is we're playing the case before he got killed. It's a TV show that usually popular with the kids. Sing and dance while they make delicious treats. I can see it being popular with kids. Singing, dancing, and desserts. 3 things kids like. Just like this. What's for dessert today? Oh, he's gonna not again. Cookies and caramel, rich and feathery kiwi puffs. By the way, the one clapping, that's Raymond from the past. You know, Raymond Shields. Then I complete. Here, there, everywhere. Just open. Let's open. Ding. Now it's time for dessert. He just did it with the client. Oh, Mr. Shields, that was incredible. I was practicing along with the show. Maybe I should tell my son about the show. Oh God. Man, doing this dance really sure works up your appetite. Ah, pardon me, excision. I've forgotten to take care of our guests. Please relax and have some tea. My God. I really like that song and dance. Drinking animations, really? Oh, this is some fine Ceylon tea. Ceylon tea. I hear the aroma of secrets does wonders for your concentration. I see, so this is what Ceylon tea smells like. Oh, these saucers are chilled. Yes, they'll cool tea more quickly for people who are bad with hard beverages. I see. These teacups also have a wonderful design. Oh, thank you very much. As you said, I ordered directly from France. Pierre Hoquet. Hoquet, whatever. I can't do French. See, you used to greatly appreciate this man's work. Yes, they're like treasures to me. She appears to be very honest about what she likes. Thank you, Miss All. It's time for us to move to business. Are there any details that you can give us about the incident? You're right. I sometimes get distracted welcoming guests that I forget myself. To tell the truth, I was the one who discovered Monsieur Dover's body. So you were the first one to discover the body? Is it true you discovered in one of Master's desserts? Yes. It was during the judging of the Great Dessert Contest. Breaking from Monsieur's... Monsieur Master? Are you in here? Okay, so this felt like, looking at the scene from here, something fell on top of it and broke open. Eek! Inside the room, I saw Monsieur Dover's body inside the treasure chest. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry to have made you recall such a painful memory, some painful memories. No, I should be the one to apologize for not being much help. She's at least honest. Now then, I believe it's time for us to get started investigating the crime scene. Monsieur Edgeworth, Monsieur Shields, please find some way to save Monsieur Master. Yes, I don't believe she would do it either. I'm interested to you. Raymond, let's enter the crime scene. Yes, sir. Still not allowed to walk around. Oh, I know that guy with the styling like this. That's... Yeah, see the guy on the right? I know that detective. Whoa, that's a dessert? Tyrell Bad, yep. I can't believe I'm actually seeing Master Jeff's desserts up close. That's a dessert? That looks like a... I admit, I too would have been delighted in this occasion. Now that you reminded me it's a murder scene, I'm getting shivers down my spine. Perhaps because this is what this begin with. There he is, Tyrell Bad. Never expected him to show up so early. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jeff Master's defense attorney, Gregory Edgeworth. This is my assistant, Raymond. How do you do? Detective Tyrell Bad, homicide. I like Bad. The detective in charge of this case, a man of few words. Tastes kind of bitter. He writes down the nose that eats them? Okay. Okay. I'll believe that. He ate the paper. Even yes! I like how Bad is even as surprised as I am. He likes to digest his memos in his stomach as well as in his mind. Ray is a weird guy when he was young. It's just a strange habit of his. Please don't be too concerned. It would probably be too much to ask him not to be concerned at all. More importantly, Detective Bad, will you give us permission to participate in the investigation? Permission denied. Why? Mr. Edwards is Jeffrey's defense attorney. Defense attorneys plant false evidence to try and get their not guilty verdict. Ooh, we're going down this road. I don't want their kind to disrupt the crime scene. Mr. Edwards would never use false evidence to defend his client. I can't trust that coming from a defense attorney. Did the police still suspect Mr. Masters even after the investigation? If he didn't, we wouldn't have arrested him. Mr. Masters is innocent. That's why I've come to investigate. Believing in his innocence without investigating the crime scene? How naive. That's why I would like information to investigate. By investigating the crime scene, I want to ascertain if my thinking was naive or not. So you don't intend to leave until you've investigated the crime scene? Yes. Shh. Fine then. I will give you permission to investigate the crime scene. Thank you. But yeah, he is lollipop. But I will be completely. I can't just trust the defense attorneys after all. Lady gets hate for prosecutor, so it doesn't matter. If you understand that, you can begin your investigation. That's a lollipop? I'm a little surprised myself. Alright, let's begin the investigation. Raymond, be sure to take notes on the case. Leave it to me, Mr. Edgeworth. Just begin already. I at least can understand his reasoning for following me. So this is where the body was discovered. That's all chocolate, I had a feeling. I actually have seen a chocolate shape of that shape before on YouTube, so I believe this is possible. Yeah, the body has been removed. But otherwise, the crime scene has remained untouched. Hello, what's that thing there? It seems the body was discovered inside the chocolate treasure chest. The person who was discovered it was Miss Hall. Michelle Master? Okay. Yeek! So you heard the sound of something breaking inside this room. You came in. Yeah, what was the sound? That's the first thing I wanted to find out. I would like a little more information about this. What's this? Something has been dropped inside the treasure chest. This is... It seems to be some kind of seal. Is that a seal? It looks like the scene is crashed. Was it the victims? I don't know if it was the victims, but we should take it for now. It's such a large ship out of chocolate. It's magnificent, as expected from Jeff Masters. I want to try eating it, although I have no idea where to start eating from. Anywhere should be fine, but if you start eating the crime scene, I'll make you leave. Wah! Don't glare at me! Can't you tell it was a joke? Why is this broken here? The stand supporting the ship has been broken. So that broke down. It tipped over and broke the treasure chest, didn't it? Ah, maybe. Could the victim have been crushed by the ship and killed? If for that case, this would have been an accidental death. You two aren't serious about that, right? Well, we were only discussing one of the possibilities. I was being pretty serious, though. That's bad. I would like you to tell me more about the state of the victim. You mean the photo body? Here, look at it. All you like. So, it's a head injury. I don't think that this ship killed him. That's not possible. You should try asking the prosecutor in charge later. It seems he doesn't intend to tell me frankly. So may I borrow this photograph? Sure. It's not a photo that was taken by the police. Michelle took the picture with an instant camera when she discovered it. An instant camera. Is that like a disposable camera? An instant camera is a camera that can develop its film right after taking the picture. Yeah, I know that. That's called a Polaroid. Okay. Please stop hand-holding. The chest is different. Eureka! No! What? No, that is different. What an unpleasant dismissal. But that is different! Don't lie to me, game! Fine. I'll go for the other thing that's wrong. This.
Eureka!
Are you sure the only thing the police removed from the crime scene was the body? They also took away the piece of cloth of the body it was wrapped in. In any case, a major contradiction has been created at the crime scene. Contradiction? Detective Bat, please look at the crime scene carefully once more. It's being cleaned up. Oh, someone has been tampering with the evidence. I'll check with forensics. Mr. Ashford, what happened? Comparing the photo and the crime scene, something struck me as out of place. That wasn't the only thing out of place. I mean, in the corner over there, that's missing. That was wrong. However, in the actual crime scene, it's missing. It's completely vanished. Did the police remove it, or was it just the work of the criminal? According to forensics, no one has cleaned up any bloodstains. I see. Well, that would mean someone erased the bloodstain. Who knows? Elegant tableware and cookware placed on the counter. It looks like the same tea set Miss Hall was using earlier. Was she drinking this black tea? This tea set only Master Jeff's fingerprints were found. And the other cookware was washed. Nobody's fingerprints remained. Seems the only thing. Okay. That's good to know. What do you know? Who's this jerk? Excuse me, but you are? Lag. Oh god. My apologies. I was meditating. What did you ask, Sir Detective? Actually, I'm a defense attorney. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm his sister, Raymond. But my late introduction. My name is Dane Gustavia. Oh, he is Russian. He is Russian, man. I am pastry chef for this day in this contest. What kind of dessert do you make, Mr. Gustavia? Whoa. My specialty is making dessert out of candy. Oh, what a kiss to yours. It was meant to be a dragon dancing in the sky. This is a dragon? I think it would be better in the ocean than in the sky. You know too well that I know also the design is my weak spot. I plan to study design and undergo training in Zhengfa once things have settled down here. I don't think he's actually Russian. I think he's more typical Japanese, but I'll go with Russian because Gustavia sounds Russian. Also, he's wearing red. And no, I don't have the Sayusi. You don't have that. That's Ben's thing, not my thing. But if Ben was here, he would have to sing me the song, and I'll do it for you. Mr. Gustavia, if you aren't related, why are you in this room? The detective wanted to know more about the desserts in this room, so he asked me to come. Since he wanted desserts, he might know something. Dang, Gustavia! Mr. Gustavia, those instruments you use are quite unusual. It's a chicken! Instruments like these are called penny pumps, and they pump air into the candy. They kind of look like sir. They're so cool. Indeed, I have ever begun using them. No day has gone by I didn't receive a burn or wound. This is why I wear red cloths, so I will not stain a single will ever be shown. He wears red to avoid showing blood. Possible suspect, Gustavia. Boop. First, he's my prime suspect already. Making dessert is a serious business. I'm always training. Boop. Does he injure himself because he hasn't trained enough? Can you tell me about the great desserts contest that was held here? When I looked at this room, it seems the desserts weren't just for eating. The exhibition Mr. Masters held was a contest in the art of desserts. The art of desserts? Desserts that are true works of art, made solely out of edible materials. The works of art in this room are all made of desserts. Now to mention it, this whole room is filled with the smell of chocolate. Some masters exhibit great talent in both flavor and design. If you're not able to surpass Master in flavor and design, you will not be able to win. Being the world's greatest pastry chef is pretty hard, isn't it? In other words, if you can surpass Sir Master, I shall become the world's greatest pastry chef. That was the prize of this contest. The prize of the title of world's greatest? In addition, there's also Sir Master's treasured Angel's recipe. If you want to learn more about the contest, just look at this piece of paper. These were the rules that were given to the participants of the contest. I'm gonna read those through right now. Title of the world's greatest pastry chef and Angel's recipe. 1. Contestants' room will be judged starting from the left. Afterwards, all parties will meet in Jeff's room. So they all go to Master Jeff's room. 2. Any decorations not made from the serves will be prohibited. 3. Entering another contest room before judging is done is prohibited. So someone probably broke the rules. I think the third rule has been broken. And I think the second rule has also been broken. And the first rule was broken as well by Kate. The first rule was broken by Kate, the second rule was probably broken by the murderer, and the third has also been broken by the murderer. And probably the victim as well. About the case. Sorry, but I do not know much about the incident. I only learned about the incident after judging was finished. How was the contest judging carried out? Let's see. Sir Master started judging at 3 PM. Starting from my room, the judging proceeded in a clockwise direction. So he was second. Which is the right of Sir Master, which is the room we're in now. So we're in this room right now. Next, the female pastry chef named Jalisha was judged. A female pastry chef? What kind of person is she? She's a frightening woman who would do anything to achieve her goal. I heard she used a lot of cream to make a fantastical themed dessert. And Dover was one of the contestants. And lastly, so Dover's room was judged. This works for frozen statues made from sherbet. Tayo was an ice for Hal discovered the body in the middle of Gustavia's judging. She panicked, and because she immediately notified the police, Master continued judging with the knowledge that the body has been discovered. A body has been discovered! As a result, Master judged Dover in Dover's absence. Oof. It seems we have plenty of room to suspect Master. I'm lacking information. It's probably too early to object. By the way, Detective Bad, what were you talking to Gustavia about earlier? I was asking him about the chocolate frame hanging on the wall. I thought something was missing. In the search, I could get an answer. So, yeah, I can see it already. Although, thanks to your arrival, I still haven't gotten my answer yet. Well then, since you've been waiting for so long, we can ask him about it right now. I guess you don't understand sarcasm. Mr. Kusami, can you assist me in this matter? I train in the other desserts every day! You're welcome, Roy! If you have a question about desserts, please do not ask. Hesitate to ask. Thank you very much! First up, handprints! These finger marks are? These are unidentified finger marks. We don't know who they belong to. Since no fingerprints were left behind, finger marks without fingerprints. These might be related to the case. They were using gloves. It's a mystery. He was probably wearing gloves. Detective Bad likes dreams of romance. I don't think there are dreams of romance at a murder scene. Next is that this corner's missing, obviously. It's a picture out of chocolate? I suspected from Master Chef. Is this really chocolate? It looks like an actual picture to me. Impressive, sir, Tony. You know this well. This picture of the angel is not a dessert, but rather the angel's recipe. The angel's recipe? The contest? The prize for the contest? Eh? This picture isn't made of chocolate. We found our object is not made. Within this chocolate frame lies the. Indeed, within this chocolate frame lies the recipe book. Sir Masters told everyone when he explained the rules of the contest to us in his room. So the contestants knew the recipe was here. How about it? This frame. Don't you think it's missing something? This was what Detective Bad was asking Mr. Gustav about earlier. This chocolate frame does seem to be missing a part. That's what's been bothering me as well. Eh? What's missing? I didn't even have to do anything! Take that! That was not very good audio compression. Look close at this part with the decorations. Can you see? Can you see one of those missing? It's true. It's different from one of the other decorations. This imperfect balance in decoration is not like Sir Master. Upon closer examination, it seems this frame is not the only frame missing part. We need to investigate further. All the desserts in his room each one of them have a part missing. Whoa. The candle and the sailing tools are damaged as well. Someone's tampered with the crime scene? So the crime scene has been tampered with. Perhaps. So each chocolate part has been... If anyone else has been using chocolate, might be gold. Hear me out real quick. This is just me theorizing. What if someone tried to cheat, taking Master's chocolate from the room, and Dover caught them in the act? Then they were like, oh shit, I've been caught, I'll be kicked out, I will not get the angel's recipe, and kill Dover. And then hit him in the chest. because they know how to work with chocolate. Seems very plausible. Maybe Master vandalized the room himself to fool us. Master Jeff will not do something of the sort to desserts. Now for desserts, I wonder if there's a connection to the incident. Achoo! Are you alright, Raymond? This room is way too cold. The fountain patio wasn't very warm either. This room certainly is cold. Do you want to wear my coat? Nope, I'm fine. Because that's something that you promised to give me when I become a defense attorney. That's right. Why is the temperature turned down so low? So the chocolate won't melt. It's been turned down in order to maintain the chocolate's temperature. Why don't you try opening the panel covered on the wall? Panel cover? Oh, hello. Whoa, there's a secret panel hidden there. This control panel is installed in all the rooms Sir Master prepared. So do not detract from the dessert's presentation. The cover was closed to conceal it. What does this panel do? It allows to change the temperature and the lighting in the room. In order to preserve any type of dessert, it can go down to -22 Fahrenheit! Fahrenheit! That is subarctic levels of cold. The room will be like a freezer. Dover's room is probably -22. It said to 59 Fahrenheit. No wonder I thought it was cold. Detective Bad, I'm not allowed to change the temperature. If I'm not allowed to, I'm not allowed to, am I? Preserving the crime scene is the foundation of being a detective. But I'm not a detective. A defense attorney can't recklessly damage a crime scene either. Indeed, Sir Assistant. Enduring hardship is also part of a training. In order to preserve chocolate, 59 Fahrenheit to 64 Fahrenheit is the ideal temperature. The ideal temperature for chocolate, as expected, of the dessert chef. No, it is but a trifle. This is basic knowledge to anyone who should know if they're a dessert chef. So, what's the ideal temperature for candy and fresh cream? As long as you watch for the humidity and temperatures, candy shouldn't melt. For fresh cream, around 50 Fahrenheit is the ideal temperature. You need to watch yourself for the humidity and hot temperatures for candy. I see. And the reason he wants to know for candy is because he's a candy fan. Detective Bad seems a bit happier when we're talking about candy. Is candy one of his favorite things? I already checked this area, but never hurts to take another look. Let's move over here. It appears to be a display of sailing equipment. There's also a possibility that one of these is the murder weapon. No, it looks like these pieces were all made of chocolate. You can't be telling that these are these misleading. At any rate, they all have such great workmanship that they look just like the real thing. It really speaks about the level of skill Mr. Master has put in his craft. What are you investigating? Sir, I'm checking the temperature of the stream. What have you learned? Sir, the stream. That's warm water. The stream is connected to the fountain in the patio and runs through every room. It's an unusual construction for a room. The minds of the rich, I'll never understand. That's actually good to know. Now what do you know? I want to talk to you. What about over here? Was there nothing suspicious in the cupboard? No, sir. So there was something. Oh, no. Only things like cooking burners and table were placed there. I see. Defense attorney, was there nothing that you noticed? No. So you did not notice something? Oh no, I didn't notice anything. Everyone's always giving replies that are difficult to understand. I think it's your way of asking that's bad. The good ship Red Rum on the Red Sea. What's in the sign? Seems to be the theme of all the works in the room, so it's about a ship. The ship, every piece has a connection to sailing. It's magnificent and elegant that complements Mr. Master's style. Okay. gloves. Master used these gloves while making his desserts. They hid his fingerprint. Certainly, it's possible that they were used for this purpose. But wouldn't you agree that finding cooking gloves in a kitchen is perfectly natural? Don't everything. That's my job. Okay. This is easy. Due to the broken stand and the ship lost its balance, it would seem Miss Hall entered the room upon hearing the ship collapse. Now, when Miss Hall entered the room, the ship was already fallen over. At any rate, I wonder why the stand broke. Maybe there was something wrong with the ship's balance in the first place? The stand was tampered with. Each of Master's works had a piece missing. Add that to the fact that the ship's chocolate stand was broken. I think we can surmise that someone ransacked this room. Yep. And I think the one who did it could be the true culprit. That I don't know. But I think it's safe to say that the ship's stands got broken when the room was ransacked. And when the ship fell over, it broke the treasure chest lid. Respecting the lid of the treasure chest was originally closed. We don't know everything, but those are the things I know. It seems our investigation of this room is just about over. Okay, good. This should make it clear. Jeff Masters is the culprit. Why? All in the room which his matches were locked from the inside. And the only way to open them from the outside was this key. Do you know who had the key? Master was the only one who had the key. No spare key. There were no spare keys. Wrong! Here's the thing. Kate discovered the body. If Master had the key, Kate should not be able to enter this room. Ergo, this statement's already wrong. This statement is already wrong because we know Kate found the body. Master could enter all the contestants' rooms. Of course, the key could also unlock his room from the outside. However, Master's room is currently unlocked. And that's why I suspect Master is the culprit. I'd like to hear your reasoning in more detail. We're gonna break it. This is so easy. I mean, the first thing is that the key apparently why I suspect Jeff Master. The body has been found in the locked room. To be lured to his own room unlocked. To his expectations, the body was discovered by Miss Hall. It's not bad, it's not flawless. Got that, Ace Attorney? So you also think it was Master himself who vandalized his room? Yeah. I'm a detective. If I believe every poor sap's story, I'd let the suspicious ones get away. I understand your reasoning thoroughly. However, I'd like you to hear my thoughts on the subject now. Fine. He's right, but I won't give up so easily, so I can't accept his reasoning. However, that contradicts it. Okay, so what? That's why Mr. made sure to leave his own room unlocked. I have to press this. Hold it! That's a Dutch guy. I'm almost 100% certain of that. He left it unlocked. If it has been locked, the Master is the only one who committed the crime. Well, maybe the door just happened to be unlocked. Then maybe the body just happened to be laying in the open, waiting to be discovered. Right? I don't want to be a detective. I want to be a defense attorney. Let's see my apprentice. Master had a reason to leave the door unlocked. Hold it! The body was Mr. Master's. Yes, if he hadn't done that, the body would have been found. Then he would break his own work while judging for the contest. That's right. This is the thing I have to contradict. Detective Bad, you know about the piece of cake? And I didn't even know of it. This is a surprise, so do you sing the song too? That's irrelevant. Anyway. I know that statement is wrong. After judging, everyone was scheduled to meet in Master's room. Yeah, okay, that's right. Do you know the time of the murder? I'm still waiting on the autopsy report. With the autopsy report, how could you have arrested Mr. Masters? But we do know when the body was discovered. It was discovered while Masters was judging Dane Gustavia's room. But it was discovered to create an alibi. Who knows? In bad reasoning. Okay, so it's this part. I think I got it. Objection! It was that. Okay, I wasn't 100% sure. Originally, the victim's body was hidden inside the chocolate chip. Miss Hall enters when she heard a sound. Okay, that's the thing I want to connect. But apparently, I did have to do the crime scene note. I think it's like this was the sound of the chocolate chip falling over. Yeah, that's what you think just by looking at the crime scene. You said that Mr. Mouser broke the treasure chest himself. The photo shows that this was... yeah. So I did have to show the photo. If the lid was broken just before Miss Hall found the body, then Mr. Master was judging the could not have broken it. Hold it. I never said that Mr. Master broke the lid directly. The ship was set up to fall during the judging. I believe that he tampered with it instead. Objection! Objection! You have proof he tampered with it? No, but the investigation isn't completely over yet. Seems they still haven't found anything conclusive. Have you found any other figures other than Mr. Masters in his room? Yeah, there were some left on the door. but the victims over, we're also amongst it. Yeah. Before we made our dessert, we all got here. The judging explained to us. Prep, that was when we left those fingerprints. But you didn't find any fingerprints on the works of in this room? What? Someone tampered with the chocolate in this room. So pre-up there are the fingerprints on it apart from Mr. Masters. No matter what we find, it won't clear Mr. Master of suspicions. No, it doesn't, but it gives us more. Flabby, hurry up and dust those chocolate stuff for fingerprints. Roger that, sir. We need the whole story, of course. Detective Bad, we found another person's fingerprints on all of the chocolates in this room. It's the victims. It's the victims. I'm almost 100% certain it's the victims. They belong to the pastry chef by the name of Delicia. Oh! No! Good work. Return to the investigation. So Delicia, I suspected she was the one who would steal the chocolate, though. But it would have been more a bigger conundrum if it was the victims. That would not only would that be an ultimate twist, but it would also put Masters more in suspicion. Like, you broke my work, now you shall die. It gives a motive. But now it seems that there are other suspicions beside Mr. Masters after all. I don't need a defense attorney to tell me that I'm not stopping my investigation. We'll just go and listen to what this Delicia has to say. Delicia, Gustav told us not long ago. Is she really a frightening woman who would do anything to achieve her goal? This Delicia lady sounds suspicious to me. It seems that it will be necessary for us to speak to her directly as well. Think about it. Would you allow us to accompany you? I'm not obliged to do that. What? But you were the ones who discovered the truth of the crime scene. Fine, have it your way. Follow me. He's like, why not? Thank you. He's very honorable. I like him. I can see why Edgeworth admired this guy. Detective Pat, sir. Are you sure about that? Right now, the prosecutor is in this room. Is in the room. Doesn't matter. Him and I don't see eye to eye. Him? Who's the prosecutor in charge of this case anyway? Manfred von Karma. What? Von Karma is in this case? But the guy hasn't lost a case in 25 years. Manfred von Karma, the living legend of the prosecutor office. If the rumors of his court performance are to be believed, he's a man who would do anything for a guilty verdict. No matter what kind of prosecutor he is, I can only hold true to the path I believe in. That was barely an hour, so we're continuing. Like, I'm not stopping here for no reason. Like, this is just the start of the case, so I'm continuing. Let's see our favorite objection guy. Chocolate doors! I wonder who would use chocolate doors? With someone who doesn't use chocolate. I think this is where the chocolate comes from. Wow, a candy castle! And there are even some fairies over there. This room seems to be structured in the same way as Master's room. But it's nowhere near as cold. This room also seems to have been fitted with a temperature control panel. It's not as cold? It's supposed to be as cold. That's over by that orange lamp, right? Indeed, let's not forget to investigate it later. Even so, this room is like something out of a fairy tale. In this green-covered castle, is Delicia's work? Where is Delicia? Hi, can I help you? Hello, boss. I'm Delicious Golds. Yes, I'm going to be talking like this. And if Chloe's watching here, she would probably call me out on this. Oh, she's supposed to be English. In my native English, I'm known as Miss Delicious. And where's this accent going? Be Speak up, boy, even though I'm already finished. It's certainly that's what your experience. But boys, I understand you calling me that, but Mr. Edgeworth? As far as I'm concerned, you're all boys to me. Even that detective over there. My name is Bad, not Boy. Boy! How old is this woman? Mr. Attorney, let's just finish our business here. Right.
Objection!
There he is! Objection! What do you think you're doing? Conversing with a mere attorney. Here he is! He was inside the castle! Why were you inside the fucking castle? Edgeworth, the scary man came out of the candy castle. From Karma. This man is prosecutor from Karma. He's not supposed to have the cane in this look yet. He has the cane after this case, and he's supposed to look younger. Then again, I think it's just limitations. Yep, money! So he's from Karma. Pleasure to meet you, prosecutor from Karma. My name is Gregory Edgeworth, defense attorney. Bah! I have no interest in the names of defense attorneys. After all, they only exist to be crushed by me. What a rude man. That piercing gaze and furrowed brow. Ugh. He's even scary enough than the rumors say. Although that statement was also very rude. Prosecutor from Karma, would you allow us to investigate too? You think I would give information to a mere defense attorney? As I thought. It won't be that simple. However, I'll still make a special exception for this room. Why didn't he change his mind so quickly? You, all bloodhounds! Don't call me that. My name is Bad. Huh, a mere detective speaking to me. I admire your courage, at least. Bad, stand and watch to see that they don't misbehave. Why? Me? I will not accept your refusal. Well then, I'll be investigating Gustavia's room next. Still the same butthole. Tss, I'm babysitting again. I wonder why he and Karma aren't investigating together. Instead of being on bad terms, it seems like they hardly know each other. Mr. Edgeworth, now that we have got from Karma's permission, we can continue investigating. Yes, his manner bothers me, but I'm glad we can at least continue the investigation. Hold it. I also need to investigate this room. I don't want you to disturb no one disturbance, so you'll investigate. So that's after me. What? Aren't you the detective in charge of this case? Why haven't you investigated this room yet? The detective in charge of the initial investigation was a close colleague of Von Karma. He doesn't trust Von Karma. I came to take over for him, so I only got to this mention just recently. That's why he and Von Karma aren't investigating together. Detective Bad, will you allow us to investigate with you like before? In doing so, you'll be able to supervise and also ensure we don't tamper with anything. You want me to watch you? You're a strange lawyer. I'll let you stick around a little longer. Yeah, you did it, Mr. Edgeworth! And he bows again. Thank you, Detective Bad. But if you decide you're holding up the investigation, you'll have to leave. Yes, I understand. Well then, let's begin the investigation. Bum, bum, bum. First the room! Because I think it's too... Let's first check the castle. I can't believe this amazing castle is made entirely out of confectionaries. I know! What a wonderful fancy, like a fairy tale world. You like all this fairy tales, don't you? Sorry, I got a bit excited, didn't I? No, it's interesting to me that you're so enthusiastic about it, unlike my son. Your son? He's only in grade school, yet he prefers to read law books instead of fairy tales. I'm worried that he won't be able to make any friends that he can talk to. Heh, what an interesting kid. I'd like to be his friend. I think you'd be more of an older brother to him. And he eats his notes again. An older brother, huh? Well, I've got some growing up to do then. Yes, and that's why we have to continue with the investigation. Okay, first up, there's stuff missing in those towers. this pillar. It has a hexagonal recess. It looks like a pedestal, but it has nothing in it. Is this Why does it look like cream? She's not allowed to use that. A giant strawberry would fit in with fresh cream. Detective Bad, I don't think strawberries are hexagonal. I was just hoping. Then hope it's a banana. I think I prefer blueberries. I think she wasn't done yet. The castle doors are open. When someone opens the door, you should remember to close it afterwards. Some stuff inside. Let's see. Wait, I'll examine it. Stay out of the way. This fresh cream melts too easily. That's weird. Seems like the Detective Bad shoes got covered in cream. Why were these objects kept inside the candy castle? Anything you want to investigate? You better speak up now. Two big rocks are placed here. It's like a storage room. Yeah, inside the candy castle isn't so dreamy. Hey, maybe they're raw gemstones. It's interesting. Seems like a rather careless way to handle treasure. It's against the rules. Rocks. You get it. Of course. Well, in any case. These rolls are blue. Let's see. It looks like there are 4 of them in all. They're not allowed to use the 4 gloves. They don't look like dessert. Yeah, I don't know what the glove is for. It's almost like it was hidden here inside the castle. So also, the color of this cloth looks familiar somehow. Rocks go on there. So why they're in there? That's my question. The rock pedestals has a similar shape to the recesses on the castle pillars. Perhaps the rocks meant to be placed on top of the pillars? Oh, that's right. They're both hexagonal. Because they're not allowed to use that shit stuff. Cloth and rocks inside the castle. I wonder if they belong to Delicia. Delicia, those things inside the castle, what are they used for? Those? I'm afraid I can't tell you. Looks like Von Karma is keeping her silent. I've been found out. You'll get mad if I talk. Prosecutor Von Karma doesn't intend on being upfront with this information. Aw, it's such a shame. You can finally figure out where the rocks were supposed to go. Could it be that you're interested in my goods? Your goods? Those are my popular relaxation goods. You mean the rocks and the cloth? Yes, see? That's right! What's with my accent? God cannot keep an accent going. You see? They're actually rocks, but specialized made from rock salt. Wow, so those are lamps. She's not allowed to use those! Here. Any decoration not made from desserts are prohibited. Lights are prohibited. She's disqualified. She lost. She already lost. Ah, it gets even more exciting. Because the cloth is also an amazing secret. As soon as we showed interest in her goods, she became quite talkative. Since we got them out, come explain to the therapy boys. Patty, could you put up everything? It's not Patty, it's bad. So you won't do it? Is Patty being a bad boy? Bobby, are you done photographing this room? Yes, sir, I am. Then go help Delicia. Yes, sir, I'm on it. Haha, thanks. I know you are a good boy, didn't you, Patty? It's delicious. That was amazing. You even persuaded Detective Bad. To be fair, now we get to see how the castle's supposed to look like. Thanks a lot, Patty, and you too, Francis. She even gave the forensics a nickname. I think that's a way of showing she cares. So what's so therapeutic about these things anyway? We don't have time for that now, Batty. The show's about to begin. Parentheses, finishing touches, please. Yes, ma'am. Okay, we get to see how it looks. Ooh, the cloths glow? It's... Wow, it's so beautiful. It really is. I wish my son could see this. Oi, I told you so, right? The four fairies and the curious candy castle was the theme of my work. It's so sparkly and cute, right? Seems like one of them is missing something. The truth is, I had to plan to unfold this during the contest. Oh, I'm glad I got to show it to you boys. Huh? Doesn't seem to look like the works of life are lighting up. Huh? I wonder why. I think I'll need to examine the rocks and the fairies again. I didn't even examine those yet. Let's check the panel now. There's a cover on the wall, just like Mr. Master's room. Let's open it. The room's temperature is... That's not right. Sophia said that 50 Fahrenheit is the ideal temperature for a fresh cream. This room's temperature is too high. This is intriguing. The reason the fresh cream is so fragile is due to the temperature in this room. Some machines got creamed because the room's temperature is set to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Wait. That's for chocolate. That's the highest temperature for chocolate. She stole the chocolate. Speaking of which, when you opened the castle door, the doorknob didn't break. Yeah, it was stronger than I thought. Strong. A dessert? Detective Bat, could you have a closer look at that doorknob? This is... It would seem the doorknob isn't the dessert. And it's not the doorknob. This castle and the fairies are just plastic molds covered in fresh cream. She's not allowed to do that. Eee! And this isn't a dessert piece at all. It would seem they're just fake desserts covered in fresh cream. She cheated. So we already know she cheated. It's a cute candy fairy sitting on top of a tree stump. It gives it a magical atmosphere. Look at it. Yeah, she got disqualified. So she's also now suspect, but not as high as Mr. Ayaberet. Don't be fooled by the fairies. Fairies! Don't turn around, don't turn around. If you do, you're only gonna eat that castle. This forensic officer seems to be on a diet. Again, we're not talking to her yet. We're gonna look at the whole scene. This one doesn't have a cloth. Unlike the other fairy, this one doesn't have a fluorescent cloth. It's delicious. It's not right to leave one out. I don't like it either. But one of the fluorescent cloth and the machine has gone missing. You've lost the cloth and the machine? What sort of machine is it? Why, let me tell you. Each piece of fluorescent cloth is hooked to one of these machines. The machine is called a rainbow light device. The light is sent through the cable and into the cloth, which is made of optical fibers. Just to fiddle around with a bit of settings, it will turn into all sorts of colors. When it goes red, it's a raging inferno. And when it goes blue, you can feel the glitter of cool ice. The blood stain was a red cloth. That's how they destroyed it. That's how they did it. It's powered by a long-lasting battery that's resistant to changes in temperature. I'm not familiar with these kind of devices. Mr. Edgeworth, she's saying that it's a machine that transmits light to the special cloth. I see. It's amazing that they come up with these things. So, one of the rainbow light devices and one of the fluorescent cloths are missing. Yes, see, that's alright. Where could they be? This flips the cloth. Could be related to the case. Thank you. Hey, look! It's a bloodstain. Looks like both lamps in the pillars are broken. Both of their light bulbs are broken. Maybe they were dropped on the floor. Some sort of red stain on this lamp surface. The stain. Could it be? That smell. There's no mistaking it. It's a bloodstain. Murder weapon! Eh? That's a bloodstain. Why is there a bloodstain on this lamp? I wonder if this is the light bulb being broken. Yeah, this. So that's not rock salt. That's not rock salt. This is where Delicious originally intended to put the lamps. I don't get why she put them in the castle. They're broken and don't light up. Maybe she decided to put them out of the way? If she wanted them out of the way, there are many other places to store them. It's like I was saying, hide the salt in the sugar bag. I think the saying goes, hide a tree in the forest. Delicious intended to use these lamps as decoration during the contest. It creates a contradiction with this piece of evidence. I need to deduce the fiction and the scene. There's evidence that the victim was beaten to death with a blunt object. What's more, there's a bloodstain on one of these broken soles. Could it have been a murder weapon? You're right, it could have been used as a weapon. But Labby, is there blood analysis on this rope? Yes, sir. It finished just a few moments ago. The bloodstain on the lamp belonged to the victim. You heard what he said. Okay. The murder weapon was hidden in Delicia's room. We need to consider her as one of the suspects as well. This dessert made of my shoes already. If you're going closer, your shoes will be covered in cream too. You've already seen what's behind the door. You don't need to look at it again. The fluorescence. The castle door is adorned with a beautiful cloth. What's in the castle? It's always so beautiful. That's detective things. Yes, after the detective's bad shoes have been trampled all over it. Here's snide remarks. I'm gonna talk to Delicia before I even deduce that. It's time to call her. Huh? Miss Delicious, you don't seem as energetic as you were earlier. Delicia, can I ask you if did something happen with Von Karm? Yesy! Nothing of the sort! But you just said yesy. That yesy just now was only a greeting. You're a cute boy. I like you. What's your first name? Eh? It's Raymond, but... Well, Ray Ray, I think you'll make a good man of yourself someday. Ray Ray? How about that? I think you have a way with British ladies. He's a little different from my image of a lady. Why don't we listen to what he has to say? During the contest. Can you please tell about your action during the contest? Yesy, we began making desserts for the contest around 10 o'clock. Basically, I was in here making my desserts the whole time. At 1:30, I joined the afternoon tea for 1 hour. So, afternoon tea. It's a social occasion where conversation is had over black tea and cakes. So it's pretty much a tea party. Well, I suppose. Oh, Greggy, you're a smart boy, aren't you? When did I become Greggy? Where was the tea party? Where was the afternoon tea held? It took place in the gardens outside the fountain patio. It's customary break time during the contest. It's always held at the same time. There were just the 3 of us who took part in it. Jeffy, Katie, and me. Since Jeffy had already finished his creations, was there from the beginning to end. I think Gutsy didn't show him because they hadn't finished their desserts yet. So everyone other than Mr. Dover and Mr. Gustavia participated. Gustavia! There! That's how suspect he is. I don't like dessert either. I just want to try some of Jeffy's handmade pastries and get these fresh baked tea. So after I eat my fill, I return for everyone else. During the contest, did any of you enter any of the other contests? Eh? What are you saying? You found your fingerprints on the desserts at the crime scene. Yep! You found them! Are you admitting that you went to the scene of the murder? Oh, I admit, but I'm not the murderer. If the answer, please hear me out. So she's already admitting that she broke the rules, but how did she get in there? The room was locked! What were you doing in Mr. Master's room? Truth is, I was studying his desserts. Studying? Because Jeffy's so talented at making sweets. Well, nobody was in his room at the time, so I just decided to study his works a bit. But if you were just looking, you wouldn't have left your fingerprints behind. Yes, see, it's natural that I left fingerprints on the dessert. For the sake of reasons, I ate some of his desserts. Eh? Isn't that like stealing food? It couldn't be. So she broke all the rules. I'm gonna say this. Real quick, guys. Rule 1. Contestants will be judged starting from the left or afterwards. All parties will meet in Jeff's room. That's rule 1. This rule's probably already broke in the first rule. Doesn't matter. She broke 2 and 3. She's now most likely the culprit. But I think it's Gustavia. Because he has intent. She also has intent, but... It couldn't be... It couldn't be the one who wrecked Mr. Master. I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention to vandalize the room, but... I didn't eat a few parts of the desserts in his room. I secretly ate the little bits and pieces so that Jeffy wouldn't find out. So, did you eat any of the ship stand as well? Yes, see, I did. So, the chocolate ship broke because of you. Yep, I'm so sorry. So the reason she left the afternoon tea early was to preserve her appetite. But you have to believe me on this. I'm not the murderer. Her actions are sufficient suspicion, but I won't press on it yet. No, that doesn't matter. No good. Boom. I just did the process of elimination. I've like, sometimes the game does that. Percent. Oi! That thing you've got there is rather cute, Greggy. But the color is rather unappealing. Now, if I were to coat it with fresh cream... Stop it! Oh my god. The cloth, I wonder if it's okay for me to tell you about it. Hmm? Sorry, I can't talk about this cloth. What? That was strange. I wonder if Grandma told her to stay quiet about it. Oh, stop it. Okay. Look at this. How strange is your deduction? Urgh! I'm saving it for $2. That sounds a tad high. What does it want me to do? Blue cloth. I like the relaxing color. It's purple. Old fashion. Is it because it's blue? I'm feeling I'm missing something. Here are all the tools used to make the dessert. From a bucket of fresh cream to a brush and froll. It's more like a construction worker's tools. Hey, no, don't be sweet mate the work of a pastry chef. It's completely different from construction work where they cover the walls with cement. This is for to smear the cream and brush to make it clean. How's it different from the construction work? Can't examine that. One rainbow light device and one fluorescent clock I've gone missing. Could there be some sort of connection to the case? I'm trying to think of what I still could. I don't feel like I have the right evidence yet. The room temperature is 68 degrees and the lights are set to green. So if you said that the ideal temperature for a fresh cream temperature is too high. I need to check the curve record real quick. I'm sure they would fit the pillars perfectly. Ugh. I know what the contradiction is. Raymond, it's too difficult to look at it. I'm fine, I'm going to become a lawyer after all. Yeah. I should probably do my usual trick, but I'm just looking for things that make sense. I think I know what to do. We both are out. Why are both of them out?
Eureka!
I know what to do. Wait.
Eureka!
Fuck you, game. That's not it. This is getting annoying. It's like, what do you want me to do? This is the last thing I'm trying.
Eureka!
Fucking hell. I know that's the only thing I can do. Let's just save state just in case. Okay. There's teapot. I think this is the actual murder weapon. I'm gonna check the prison cloth. Ah, there's some switches over here. They're probably controlled by the panels of cloth. Raymond, try pressing one of them. It started to glow. It's so mesmerizing. I can look at it all day. The rainbow-like devices make the cloth glow with a light blue aura. Speaking of which, one of these cloth devices has gone missing. I wonder where they went to. I don't have time to answer that. I forget to check something. Voila. Let's check the salt rock lamp. It's a shame, but it appears to be broken. I really want to see it light up. My experience is calm glowing glow too. Maybe I should try putting one in the office, okay? Simon. Okay, so it has to be the rock lamp. Maybe they were dropped on the floor. Maybe there's some... Let's stay... Blah, 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 blah. Rules?
Eureka!
Yes, so I had to. That's what I had to do. She wasn't allowed to use those lamps. Oops. Okay, my logic was sound. I was just taking it the wrong way. Please wait. Any decorations not made from desserts are prohibited. Huh. These rock lamps and fluorescent cloths go against the rules. So maybe that's why they were hidden in the castle? I wonder about that. I think we should investigate it further into... Thank you. She broke the rules. There we go. Using decorations that were against the rules and the making of fake desserts. A lot of delicious actions seem to be suspicious. Yeah, it doesn't seem like she's aiming to be the world's greatest pastry chef. Also, the temperature of this room is way too high. Is there any reason for that? Thank you. I wonder. I think we should ask Delilah directly. Room temperature! Finally! Delisha, why is the room temperature set to 68 degrees Fahrenheit? The cold doesn't agree with me, plus it's bad for the body. His finger doesn't imitate itself, you know. Naturally, a lady as naturally, lady, I want to look young forever. I wonder, how old is Miss Delicious really? Raymond, a true gentleman never asks a woman her age. His room is mainly filled with cream. It's recommended for preserving fresh cream. Oh, what? Really? That's all gone to waste. Looks like Miss Delicious didn't know. She had no idea. She doesn't know shit. I thought she was supposed to be a first-class pastry chef. Fake desserts in the Rouvelles, and now, for lack of basic knowledge, looks like she keeps many secrets. She doesn't know how to cook. That's why she needed this. Delicious knowledge in the art of dessert making is lacking in fundamental areas. She claims she went into the restaurant in order to study his desserts. These actions and ideas are not fitting of someone aiming to be the world's greatest pastry chef. Yeah, they don't sound like the words of a pro. It's like she doesn't even realize it, or maybe she isn't a real pastry chef. Perhaps she had some other intention. She's a corporate spy who wants the recipe. Gonna say it right now. Corporate spy who wants the recipe. But she didn't go into the room to study dessert. So then, are you saying Miss Delicious is the criminal? We can't say that for sure yet. But I know she's hiding something from us. We don't get the question yet, but we know that she is suspicious. That's enough investigating. Much more than I expected. And yet something from before still bothers me. Prosecutor von Karr must have found the murder weapon in his room. And then why did he let Delicia be? First he must have certain von Karma's true motives. Detective Bad, I would like to ask Prosecutor von Karma something. I've also got business with him. He's listed there too. Yeep! What's the big idea, Batty? Don't glare at me like that. He also had his doubts about Delicia and von Karma. He's on our side. Delicia, would you come with us for a moment? Yes, see, that's fine. What for? We have to find von Karma, and there's some things we need to talk about. This venue fountain patio. Prosecutor von Karma, we need to talk about the case. From the looks of your faces, I'm sure you found the murder weapon. Yes. You discovered a murder weapon in Delicious' room. It would seem Mr. Master isn't the only suspect in this case. Bah! That's not true. Where the murder weapon was found does not change the fact that Masters is the culprit. As long as I'm here. Why is Mr. so sure of himself? Well then, aren't you going to explain why the murder weapon was in Delicia's room? Naturally. If you wish to know, I'll tell you. Okay, time to take him on! But in order to pin the crime on Delicia, Master used a rock assault ram to kill the victim. He didn't deposited the murder weapon in Delicia's room. If he had left the murder weapon at the crime scene, Master would have been one suspected. He couldn't move the body. It was easy to move the murder weapon. Ergo, there would be no evidence pointing to a specific culprit at the crime scene. Master took the what? Took the rock salt lamp? Precisely. I carried out the investigation myself. There can be no doubt. Do you have any evidence that he moved it? That will not be necessary. What? If you have an objection, say it. Do you think a mere defense can break my logic? Wow! Man, his sprites are great. In order to pin the crime on Delicia, Mr. Ruffins. Press. I'm gonna press everything because I feel like I have to press it. I took the press on Delicia's room. Exactly. In order to kill Dover, he prepared the murder weapon before. but the murder weapon was found in Delicia's room. Doesn't that place based on Delicia as well? I'm not finished. Master killed Dover. This doesn't make sense. Hold it. So the murder weapon was originally inside the Candy Castle. I discovered the murder weapon when I entered the castle. Be thankful, defense attorney, that you came by this information. Why was it necessary for you to enter the castle? Ah, maybe he's interested in candy castles?
Objection!
Why you? Do you think I went there because I wanted to? Detective at the scene card were useless, so I had to investigate myself. I wasn't in charge of the initial investigation. Detective Bat joined the investigation halfway through. A certain work ethic is required if you investigate it. This is flag method. I'll continue. And left the murder weapon at the crime scene. Would have been. Yeah, that's true. Are you saying that Mr. Master removed the murder weapon and hit the body in the chest? I believe he hit it inside his own work. It will not be discovered. Yeep, so savory! Don't you mean so sorry? She shows no sign of remorse. He removed the murder weapon and left the body at the scene of crime. Ergo, there will be no evidence pointing towards a specific culprit at the scene of the crime. Don't have the evidence for that, so press. How can you conclude that Mr. Mess is the killer without any evidence? Objection. You think that will shake me? You disappoint me. As long as the body was found in his residence, he's the prime. Objection. If there's no reporting anyone else at the scene card, surely there's room for investigation. Objection. Insolent attorney, another investigation is not necessary. Master must be the killer. If you think differently, CC's pointless words to speak with evidence. Think back to the crime scene. The killer. So they want. The murder weapon in Delicia's room. Okay, let's go with that line of logic.
Objection!
Nope. A foolish question. It's not even worth thinking about. Pitiful. Can you even call yourself a defense attorney? I'm a defense attorney. What an inferior rebuttal. Look down on me. I'll go with that. The victim was made. The cloth. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do that. In order to pin the garment that Alicia used to. Okay, you want to pin it on him. Yeah, okay, I had to show the crime scene photos. Anyway. It's true that the murder weapon and bloodstains disappeared from the vicinity. However, there was still one piece of imprint left behind. Have a look at this photograph, which was taken when the body was first discovered. There it is. I did 100% it. I was right with my assessment, I just did it wrong. This cloth was used to wrap the body. Doesn't it remind you of the fluorescent cloth from Delicia's room? Why fluorescent cloth were at the scene of the crime? Huh, fluorescent cloth. You. Just what part of this cloth is fluorescent? Doesn't know about this cloth's secrets. At first glance, but if you use a rainbow light device, you can make it glow. You didn't know that! You're like, oh crap. Prosecutor for Karma seems a little surprised. I don't think it was the cloth's ability to glow that surprised him. One sheet of this fluorescent cloth is currently unaccounted for. Now I'd like you to look at the color of the cloth in this photo. Don't you think it looks like the color of the fluorescent cloth before it's been lit up? Both the partial lamp and the fluorescent cloth originally belonged to Delicia. Would it be natural to assume that this cloth was used to wrap the body? Prosecutor from Karma. I believe the present condition gives us reason to suspect Delicia as well. Yeep! He dropped the ball. She picked it up with her foot. Hold it, Greggy. Do you really suspect me? I don't know yet if you are the culprit. But it is true that you're hiding something. Am I right? Yeah, that's... Objection! So, you're saying that the murder weapon and cloth were originally from Delicia's room? Yes. What's so funny? Just as I expected from you. The murder weapon and the cloth are not from her room. No. How unfortunate for you. Even I... What does he mean? Like, even I have to wonder. What is this line of logic? Before the contest began, Master noticed her violation of rules. He confiscated the cloth and the salt lamp and kept them in his room for safekeeping. What? Oh, yeah. That is good assessment. The victim was not seen as he stayed locked up in his room after the contest began. Could have unlocked the locked room with Jeff Masters. And the murder weapon, the rock salt lamp, was being kept in Masters' room. Okay, good theory. This is improving the defense attorney. You've lost even had the chance to stand in court. What is this? What? Was all our investigation for nothing? Miss Delicious, why don't you tell us about your confiscated items? Well... Manny said I'd look suspicious if I did. Prosecutor from Karma? And it's true, you all suspect me, don't you? How clumsy of you, defense attorney from Karma. That's why you let us investigate Delicia's room. And in your clumsiness, there's one more thing I need to inform you of. 2 sets of fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. 2? Yes. They belong to Jeff Masters and Delicious Scones. No other fingerprints were found. After Masters killed Dover with the confiscated rock salt lamp, he foolishly concealed the murder weapon bearing his own fingerprints on it in its owner. I don't think you even need to prove my case. I have picked enough evidence to prove Masters guilt. Objection. Hold it. I still have some doubts about the fluorescent cloth found in Masters' room. Ah, irrelevant. Disposing of the body, he intended to return it to the Delicious room. Didn't have enough information to refute from Karma's reasoning. Nothing left to say? If you don't leave this place. I can't give up yet. You wasted enough time as this. Bad, take them away. Hold it. There are still some doubts left in our investigation. Detective Bad? What's the meaning of this? It's not my nature to leave any doubts behind. There is still one piece of evidence that has yet to be identified. That's right. There's still the trace of someone left behind. Let's talk about your doubts as much as you want later. But this, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Objection. No, I also have some doubts about one piece of evidence. It's likely that I have the same doubts Detective Bad has. What? This is the piece of evidence left you have to be identified. The signature crest. Take that! You still didn't know the true nature of this piece of evidence. This is not the same doubt I had. Oh. Oh, really? That was it? Oops. Oh, the framed finger marks. Somebody left glove finger marks on one of Mr. Master's shirts. If these were the killer's finger marks, then it's possible that the killer also didn't leave any fingerprints on the murder weapon. How did you know the state of the crime scene? I gave them permission to investigate. Objection! Yeah, what if we said you to let the defense attorney into the crime scene? I don't recall you telling me not to let them in. Ah, such impudence. You'd best remember, Bad. Your salary review depends on me. Whoop. This isn't good for Bad. I'm glad to have a kind boss like Mr. Udgey. Your salary review depends on how you perform here. I'm surprised at what a mere attorney like you managed to uncover in such a short time. However, it's possible that those finger marks were Master's own doing. Because he always wore gloves while cooking.
Objection!
Nope. Do you have evidence that those finger marks were left by Master? Moreover, there are a few surrounding the... Oh? You still haven't given up on that yet? Ugh, Greggy! You still suspect me? I've already apologized for stealing a few bites. I don't want to suspect you. However, I can't easily trust those who tell lies. You still must be hiding something. Ugh, Greggy's a bully. Don't you know the temperature in the fresh key must be kept? You call yourself a dessert chef, but you lack even the most basic knowledge. I'm sorry for my lack of knowledge. In your case, it's not even a lack of knowledge. The truth is, you don't even know how to make desserts, do you? Defense attorney, stop trying to force your own reasoning. In court of law, the evidence tells all. True. If you say the witness is lying, show it with evidence. We're not in court yet, but very well. Pick dessert. Take that. The only thing Delicious made were those that broke the rule. Objection. The lamp and cloth that broke the rules were being held in Master's room. There's no way the witness could have returned them to... Objection. Those were not the only fake desserts he made. What? Her desserts may look like something out of a fairy tale castle at first glance. But they let words because she's a liar. But in reality, they are nothing but mannequins decorated with cream. Apart from the cream, they're all fake. Oh, this theme. Isn't that something one aiming to become the world's greatest pastry chef would do? Is this true, Bad? Yes. My shoes can attest to that. Would that be enough to convince prosecutor from Karma? Once he sees that Delicia has done, he'll have no choice but to be convinced. Delicia? The fact your action could lead you to being suspect is no laughing matter. I didn't bother! Isn't it time you told us the whole truth? Who are you, and why were you indulge yourself in another contestant's work? Yes, see, I understand. The truth is, I'm not really a dessert chef, like I led you to believe. I'm actually a pharmacist. What? A pharmacist? What's a pharmacist doing here? That's a completely different occupation. It's no wonder he couldn't hide his surprise. Why is a pharmacist like you petitioning in this contest? I just love eating desserts. I joined because I thought I would be able to eat some of Jeffy's desserts. I never thought I'd end up making it to the finals. She just wanted a snack, and that's what she did. She's a medic. Look, I was like, even prosecutor for Karma is at loss for words. So that's the real reason why you enter the contest. Yes, see? As expected, Jeffy's desserts were also good. So, the gloved finger marks on the picture frame. What you're doing? Yep! No way! I never wore gloves. Delicious fingerprints were found on Master's chocolates. Yeah, it would make sense. So it's true that she wasn't wearing gloves. Yes, see, exactly. You do believe me, Greggy. Objection. Is your face stuffed with nothing but desserts? Yep, sorry, buddy. I think it's her belly that's stuffed. My message with all that you ate? Actually, no. After the afternoon tea, I also ate Icy's desserts. Ah! You mean you entered the victim's room? She broke all the rules. Yes, see, exactly. The room was empty after all. Perhaps the victim was already dead by then. But my first bite tasted way too salty. I couldn't eat it. So I ate the delicious star-shaped dessert that was nearby. It's delicious. You really are a glutton. It's rare to see a woman with this kind of appetite. That's all I did. Greggy, Manny, everyone. I'm sorry I caused you trouble. Now you've told us the truth, everything's fine. There's no need to apologize. This does not mean that your testimony is trustworthy. I'll be investigating the victim's room after this. Only then I will decide if your testimony is true. Prosecutor from Karma, I'd like to go as well. I also need to ascertain whether my reasoning up until now has been correct. I'll let you follow, but I have no intention of letting you investigate. That's enough for me? Well, Karma's being a bit nice there, but what we've proved, pretty much what we just did is proven that Delicia is not gonna be guilty, which means he can still pin on Masters what he wants. This? What is the meaning of this? Somebody melted all his work. The desserts adorning the victim's room had disappeared without a trace. Was this the true killer's doing? The body was hidden inside a dessert and a murder weapon that was moved. Further investigation would be required to arrive at the truth of this case. To be continued? God damn it. Let's do no more hour. Agreed, guys? 1 more hour of streaming? I say 1 more hour of streaming because 2 AM is such a nice time. Oh, what? What? Why are we here? Oops, I guess I went on a little too long there. Something like that happened? I had no idea. None of the case files are being never went into detail. Well, I thought there would be anything in there that would be inconvenience for the prosecutor. Oh, you'll be able to sleep next hour. Don't worry. 2 AM is as far as I'll go with streams. But I'm enjoying the case too much. That would be an inconvenience for the prosecution, especially with that from Karma at the head. I don't know if I should go from there. The desserts had disappeared from the victim's room, so the investigation hit a rough patch. It took about a whole year before the verdict was handed down. 1 whole year. This was before the whole 3-day pre-trial system was established. Those didn't finish in a short amount of time that they do now. I see. Did you ever find out why the victim's desserts disappeared? Well, kinda. The dessert was like candy ice sculptures made from sherbet. Since it was made from ice, the general consensus was it had melted. However, that might not quite be the case. Yeah, Greg, I'm sad that they don't. I'm hoping to do a prequel series with Gregory. What do you mean? This museum used to be Master's Mansion, the stage of the IS-7 incident, and in its fair place they're exhibiting the sherbet saloon from 18th. The victim's dessert? Yep, I thought it could be a replica of the original. That's why Uncle Ray had to come today to check it out. And for your old man, too. Now then, let's get a move on and check out the room. Yeah. If not, I hope they rip it so you can put it in Ace Attorney custom cases. And I'm joking, most people rip those sprites. The Winter Palace should be... Huh? It's locked up. That's odd. They've already opened the museum. Mr. Shields, according to the pamphlet we received at the entrance, the Winter Palace is over here. Huh? That's not right. Really? Which one? It was this one. Yeah, that was the... Yeah, that was the lights room. Oh, someone woke up. I see two familiar faces. Oh, by the way, someone waking up over here. Oh, he's back to sleep. Never mind. Man, it's still as cold as ever. Uncle Ray's gonna freeze solid. Yeah. It seems to liven up. It seems like freezing here. Like it's almost as if the room itself is made of ice. Yeah, this is the wrong room. I can already see it. Miles, why don't you check on what temperature it is set for me? Uncle Ray's gonna give the curator a piece of his mind later. It's way too cold in here. Very well. But if you want to look around the room, then feel free to stay and freeze to your heart's content. So this place to show it to your old man. Understood. We know this is the wrong room. We'll talk to those two later. First... Shoot, I cannot find the temperature control panel. Ah, right. They keep it where it's hard to find. Just a moment. Huh? It's locked. Makes sense. They wouldn't want the guests to change the temperatures themselves. But according to the pamphlet, the Winter Palace is a temperature of 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Brrr. Now that's cold. I'm gonna freeze to death. Because I need to find someone to share the body heat with. Preferably a beautiful lady. Oh. Are you trying to freeze me to death as well with those cold eyes? Of course not. Okay, let's talk to these familiar folks. Well, how about this? I'll yell out, Master Mask is here! Yes, it's me! I'm Master Mask! Good. Wait, Ronnie, if you say that, you'll get arrested. Come on, if you don't plan properly, you won't be able to sell it. What are these two talking about? They want to steal the exhibit! Let's sell it. Who's this person? There's a boy over... Did he come to the art gallery by himself? She even quit her job in order to run this museum. I don't really get it. Perhaps one of his parents knows the curator? The device is played here. It appears to be quite heavy. No, the inside must be hollow. On the surface there's an image of stars written in a written inscription. Heliads, also known as the Seven Sisters, a star cluster that is comprised of as part of Taurus. It can be grouped together as a cluster. This has been very precise. There are two sculptures displayed here. These sculptures are the replicas of the deserts that vanished 18 years ago. Impressive, huh? Those sculptures made of ice. Yes. My father never got to see these ice sculptures. And now, 18 years later, I'm standing before them. Well, sorry to bother you while you're in deep thought. Could you turn this way a little? Like this? Yes, like that. He's gonna take a picture. Mr. Shields, you're not... Say cheese! Mr. Shields, please don't take pictures of me. Sorry, my bad. I just want to make sure the camera works okay. The camera. It's quite old. Yeah, well, that's because it's an old-fashioned camera. Yeah, I got a Polaroid. You know, an instant camera. It automatically develops a photo after shooting. Pretty cool, huh? Yes, I know. Though I've never used one. You're quite the know-it-all. You really are the old man's son. If you move a bit, I want to take some more photos from the room. He's making some Polaroid photos. They can't be tampered with because they're not digital. This is taking an unusual, seriously expression. He's probably thinking about the ice before he developed. See? shoved them in my face before I could reply. Well, I have one more question for you, Mr. Know-It-All. Do you know what these two sculptures represent? The sculptures of the Taurus and Gemini from the winter constellations. Ooh, bingo! Not bad, Miles. Yeah, they're constellations. Not the Winter Palace. Chris feeling generous today, so I'll give you a copy of this photo too. Thanks. Are these replicas of the constellation desserts that were made? Yeah, it looks like the two sculptures are also made of sherbet. Have you seen the real photos? These sculptures look like the real deal. Is this what you wanted to show me? Yeah. I think your old man would have wanted to see it as well. I'm sorry, Uncle Ray didn't have the courage to come here alone. Don't apologize. This was a good opportunity to learn about my father's case. That means a lot to me. So you want to take another with the photo? No thanks. Alrighty, now that I've got some pictures of this room, let's check the other palaces. We've seen them all since we're already here. I suppose you're right. Ah! But Yelder's now. It came from the fountain patio. Let's go, Miles. I think our gallery fountain. Oh no! If it smells! Yeah! There's someone passed up on the floor, and that man there is... Larry, what are you doing here? No, I'm getting ahead of myself. What exactly happened here? Angie! I saw something that no one should ever see again! Larry, calm down. Why is there someone passed out here? I didn't do anything. He just fell down all of a sudden. This man, he can't be. Excuse me, but what's the matter here? You can't make such a ruckus in the museum, boys. Descent is? Seems like you're still in, but this is a bad situation. Miles, it's not safe here. Get everyone out of here. Everyone, get away from the room right now. There's poison gas coming out from it. Poison gas? Holy shit. Art gallery, fountain patio. Great, we got the butts. Mr. Shield, how is the victim? It looks like he breathed in a little too much of poison gas. He's still unconscious. Okay, he's not dead. According to Darling Nervous, there's no external injuries or any other wounds. Thanks to our fortunate time, we were able to save him before he was too far gone. But he's not out of wishes. He's currently being treated by a specialist in the infirmary. I see. Mr. Shield, is he an acquaintance of yours? Yeah, you could say that. He's Dane Gustavia. He was involved in the IS-7 incident. The pastry chef saw he was involved in the case of the unit. At least the other guy is doing alright. Is he a friend of yours, Miles? Yes, you could say that. It's fortunate you were not hurt, Larry. Whoa, what's that you could say that? What's that supposed to mean, Udgey? How could you treat a childhood friend like that? That's just so cruel. Also, when I'm dressed like this, I'm called Loris de Gnomes, you know? So don't call me Larry, it's Loris! This man is Larry Butts. He's nothing but trouble, but he's been one of my friends since grade school. Some time ago, he awakened to the calling of art and assumed the alias Loris de Gnome. I cannot say that, but a Butts by any other name would smell just as much. Really? You two are childhood friends? I better report that to your old man too. I'm sure it will bring him joy. He was always worried about you not being able to make friends. Good for you, Udgey! Aren't you glad to have a bosom buddy like me? My father was worried about something like that. Oh, so that wasn't the right tone. But anyway, what are you doing in this place like this, Larry? How many times do I have to tell you, Udgey? I'm Loris! What are you doing in a place like this? Yes, don't glare at me like that when you talk! So are you going to tell me? Isn't it obvious? I've come here to study art! I'm going to take Mandy on a date here so So was you doing with some... So was you doing some scouting beforehand? Aren't you just using art as an excuse to go on a date? Not bad, Laurice. Maybe you can introduce some pretty girls to me next time. Oh, no! Oh, now you're talking my language, dude! I think I'm getting a headache. By the way, Laurice, did you notice anything strange when you found the victim? Nah, not really. Nothing that will make you say, I saw something that no one should ever see? Oh yeah, that! I was just surprised when I saw that old dude fall down out of... Wait. I was just surprised when I saw that old dude fall down out of nowhere like that. I didn't do anything this time, for once. Is that anything to brag about? Visitors, we deeply wish to apologize for the disturbance. I'm the current curator of the museum. My name is Catherine Hall. She's also one of the people involved in the IS-7 incident. Hello there, Miss Kate. Let's see how much she aged up. Geez, she developed! Monsieur Shield, thank you for your continued assistance. She was the one we saw at the reception. So she's the curator here. We apologize for the inconvenience, especially since it's the opening day. No, you don't have to apologize for a thing, Miss Kate. Ah, that was good. Let me introduce you to someone. This is Miles Edgeworth. He's Gregory's Edgeworth's son. Lag! Oh, Monsieur Edgeworth! Hi. Oh, how wonderful! I meet the son after 18 years. It's an honor to meet you, defense attorney Miles Edgeworth. He's not a defense attorney. Wow, that was amazing. You still got a golden voice, Miss Kate. Actually, I'm a prosecutor. Oh, so you're a prosecutor. I must say apologies, Monsieur Edgeworth. This woman is very polite, but slightly odd. Oh wait. Katie, can I get your autograph right here, please? Yes, if you so desire. Why do you want her autograph? Hey! Hey, don't tell me you don't know who she is? My, you really don't keep up with the entertainment news, do you, Miles? What? Well, this unbearable atmosphere. She's the superstar actress who's been in tons of musicals and movies. She's a great singer too. Currently, I am the curator of this museum. I have already retired from the stage. I finished filming my role for my last movie a few days ago. My co-stars also said they would come here once I opened the doors. And here you are, Monsieur Artista. I return this to you. Thanks a bunch, Katie. I'll treasure it for the rest of my life. Oh well, looks like me and Laurice share the same interests. So, I get it. Larry, you said you're the study art. Why don't you practice drawing as well? Since you're here at Miss Hall's Art Museum. Oh, I would be an honor to have Monsieur Artiste sketch out our exhibits. Oh, I guess even you have some good ideas every now and then, Edgeworth. Oh wait, Edgy? I'll do some sketching for Katie right here. I'll do it right here because it sounds better. Hehe, what an amusing person. Forgive the disturbance. Evidently, who was the woman with you earlier? That was Madame Delicia Scones. She's currently assisting in the treatment of Monsieur Gustave in the infirmary. She was a chemist? A pharmacist. You know, I said infirmary since the obviously now it's only professionally. So I'm the only staff member working here. I cannot take a leave of my duties for too long. Delicia Scones. I believe we have heard that name before, Mr. Shields. Yep. Looks like the whole gang from the I-7 is here. Well, I doubt that's a coincidence. Monsieur Shields, Monsieur Edgeworth, would you care for some hot tea? Oh, Miss Kate C. That takes me back. Yes, if you please. So wait, the case was never resolved? Now I must take my leave. I must explain the situation to the other visitors. Alright, thanks for everything. Why could there be poison gas put into the museum? How the fuck do you put poison gas in there? Smells like Ceylon tea. I should drink it before it cools. Oh, this Ceylon tea is very high quality. This aroma is citrus. Does wonders for your concentration, right? Your old man said the exact same thing 18 years ago. But the sauces back then were chilled. Today they're warm. Anyway, don't you think this current situation is rather unusual? Sauces were chilled, now they're warm. I'm gonna think that the sauces were kept in the wrong room. Everyone involved in the case 18 years has gathered at this museum. Yes, I would like to be in charge of this if possible at all. If at all possible. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay? Mr. Edgeworth, this is Shields. I came here as fast as I could when I heard you were dumped in by poison gas. Well, there this is. Oh, my sweet honey Kay. How about a hug after being parted for so long? No! Jeez! So you're perfectly fine? I can't believe you made us worry so much. Detective Gumshoe. What's the meaning of bringing Kay here? I'm sorry, sir. I knew that so I tried to stop her. No matter how much I ran, I couldn't gain any ground. When it comes to running away, no one's faster than the other Karasu. But you weren't running away from here. Sorry. Gumshoe in a gas mask. Mr. Emperor, sir! Mr. Emperor, sir! I'm all set! Sir, I'll start investigating the crime scene. I didn't say Alexa. The phone thought I said Alexa. No! Since I'm still because the glass in the room, I'll have to ask everyone here to wait. Very well, counting on you. Good luck in there, Flatfoot. Wow, Gummy's so cool. Just like a detective. And that's what he is. God damn, my intro noses. So, yes, Edgeworth here. Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth, it looks like the poison gas is dissipated, sir. I had to do that. This is the exact same room. Also, hello, buddy. Calmly explain the state of the Autumn Palace. This is the Winter Palace. Yes, sir. I'll start with the exhibits. To the left, there's a statue of 2 people. On the right, there's a statue of an animal with 2 horns. A statue of 2 people and a statue of an animal with horns. Isn't that the exact same as I saw in the Winter Palace just a while ago? The world was filled with water, thanks to the sprinkler system. Also the prevented... can I get from him sprinkler system? Was there a fire in the room? No sense of fire. The fire alarm hasn't gone off either, sir. You're gonna need some beeps in the background. The sprinkler systems are kind of detect smoke and fire. It was sent word to the security room. You might have set up the alarm in the security room, sir. Is there anyone in the security room at the time? The only one working here is the curator, Miss Catherine Hall, sir. She's been in the reception booth, opposite the security room ever since the museum opened. Miss Hall turned on the sprinklers. The sprinkler system can only be operated manually from the security room, sir. If you have been automated, you put a spray bottle all over the exhibits. Manual, the situation can be examined and the exhibit removed if need be. More early over the exhibits than the building. Near the museum. Yeah, museums don't care. They care about the exhibit. But it's way too cold in this room, sir. Is it supposed to be Autumn Palace? It feels more like the dead of winter in here. The Autumn Palace is cold. Check the thermostat earlier. It was set to 27 degrees. I couldn't believe it. The Autumn Palace will be set at the same temperature as the Winter Palace? That's about all I know now, for now, sir. If I figure out anything else, I'll give you another call. I see. I'm counting on you, detective. Hey, buddy. So, yeah. What did Gummy say? He said he feels more of it than in the other palace. I don't get it. I've been able to imprison, but it should be possible to look inside after the police have finished investigating. I'd like to know what's in there myself. Is there anyone else who knows about the incident? Ah, there's someone. Miles' friends, right? Friend? Though he's such a nuisance, we have no choice but to listen to what he has to say for now. Wait, you mean... You're here too, Kay! You're looking as cute as ever! Long time no see! It's Larry, isn't it? Kay, right now my name is Laurice! I'm an artist, that's why! Ah, so that's your pen name, Laurice, the artist formerly known as Larry. Wow, you really are a good girl, Kay. Nothing like edgy over here. Larry, I have many things I need to ask you. What's this? Don't tell me you suspect me again! You're gonna say because I was the first in the prison, I must be the culprit, aren't you? I never said anything like that. I only want you to tell me what you saw. You said you saw something that no one should ever have to see. Did you not? But now I'm saying I didn't see nothing. And I didn't do nothing. Probably. Oh my, he didn't seem so confident at the end there. There are somewhat troublesome circumstances surrounding this man. When something smells, it's usually the butt. Still holds true. 26 years on. Like I said, it's a tendency to click too fast. Seems he's done something troublesome without even realizing it himself. I'll just have to try and extract the truth from him. Yes? Logic chess. My goal is to expose whatever Larry's hiding. However, I didn't see nothing! I didn't do nothing! Larry's an extremely restless and troublesome man. Until he cools down, I'll just wait and see. First I'll ask him about his goal. And there's something I can't handle. I'll finish this quickly. Here we go, logic chess time. Why'd you come here? What was your purpose for coming to the art gallery? What? What are you saying that I don't belong in an art gallery? Hey, if you're gonna talk, hold that pose so I can paint your portrait. And then I'll scribble all over the portrait I drew of you. I was just joking! I would never scribble over my own paintings, of course. They're works of art, after all. I don't think any of your work would qualify as art. Don't look at me! Don't look down on me! There are people who recognize my skills as an artist. Oh. Still, Mandy is my girlfriend, but it's really my paintings she fell in love with. That's why! I'll sketch anything my girlfriend likes! Why are you here on your own today? So what? Can't a guy who's gonna spend some time alone? Mandy said she's a Gemini. I thought she'd be happy if I showed her a sketch of it on our next date. Do you really have that much confidence in the sketch? Well, I'm not so confident about this one. But I thought you would be happy if I did a sketch of her astrological sign. You came here to see the Gemini statue? Sculpture. I see, that's like you. To impress Manny, you came here to see the Gemini sculpture, didn't you? Oh, okay, I can't shout by the way. How did you find out? Because you just unknowingly told me everything. Well, then I'm not saying another word from now on. He's finally decided to remain silent. In that case, I'll be more relentless in my questioning. I'll try to find out what he was doing here at the art gallery. I'll expose his true motives. It shouldn't take long. What did you do at the art gallery? What did you do in this art gallery? What's with that glare? What's with the glare? I don't remember anything! I didn't have a pamphlet, so I just loitered around the fountain patio. What? You're not gonna talk. I'm going to back to my sketching. Wait, I was too passive there. Oh, I had to be way more aggressive there. Sorry, I thought that I wasn't allowed to. You forgot to get a pamphlet? Don't they give a pamphlet at the reception booth after you pay admission? Oh, I didn't know that. Huh? Oh, is that right? So the admission wasn't free, huh? You didn't pay? Don't tell me. You sneaked in here without paying? I'm sorry! I didn't mean to do anything bad. It's just there was no one at the reception booth. That's why I thought you could come in here and pay for free. Wasn't Miss All there? Miss All wasn't at the reception booth? Yeah, it didn't look like there was anyone on the other side of the desk. Come to think of it, she did say something about that. Miss All was busy activating the sprinklers from the security room. Because of the incident, she had to leave the reception booth. Poor Katie. She had all that trouble to open the place up. And now the art gallery star attraction, the Winter Palace, is completely ruined. You know about the Winter Palace? You're certainly well informed about the Winter Palace, for someone without a pamphlet. The Winter Palace is where your goal, the gem of capture, is located. You had your sights set on the Winter Palace from the beginning, didn't you? What? How did you find me out again? That's right. My goal was to see the Gemini sculpture. From the very beginning, the Winter Palace was the very reason I came here. You confess quite easy. You can never tell anything with this man. Next, I'll ask you for further information regarding the Winter Palace. But here we go. Time to crack the butts. I'll watch his reactions and then extract the information I need. What did you see in the Winter Palace? Larry, did you see anything in the Winter Palace? You're still hung up on that? I didn't say I didn't see anything. I just started to think that it wasn't such a good idea to come to the art gallery. I needed to leave so soon to be with my girlfriend. I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Maybe we should try another line of attack. Did you enter the... Larry, did you also enter the Winter Palace? What's with that look of distrust? Sure, I tried going in, but... You couldn't get in? You tried to go in, but you weren't actually able to, right? Yeah, that's about right. I wanted to go in, but... Then that old geezer collapsed. I was a little freaked out. It was because of the victim? So you couldn't get in because of the victim, poison gas collapse. Yeah, he fell right out of the Winter Palace. I'm sure the victim emerged from the Autumn Palace. If it weren't for that poison gas incident, I'd be in there sketching the Gemini capture right now. Larry must have mistaken the Autumn Palace for the Winter Palace. No, he didn't. That aside, it seems to go to sketch. This should be useful. This should be a useful clue. No. Before perhaps you should try using that clue. Write your sketch. You came here to sketch a sculpture for your girlfriend. Did you not? I don't think you'd give up on that easily. Even a victim collapse, you could still see inside the room from the outside, right? Well, I may have gotten a tiny glimpse, but there is no evidence that I saw something in there scary. Something scary there, right? You saw something scary? My, I'm disappointed it turned out to be this simple. Larry, you saw something scary at the scene of the crime scene, didn't you? Edgy, can you read my mind? In that case, there's no point in keeping any more secrets from you. Checkmate. You just told me everything of your own accord. That was a complete but finally, it's checkmate. It's like bad. Larry's like Just wait for it to calm down, and then it's like, just keep fucking pressuring him. I have my eyes fixed on the Gemini sculpture.
Objection!
You've mentioned Gemini sculpture many times now, but I don't believe the sculpture you saw was the Gemini one. But what? Was it a mirage then? Mistakenly thought he was at the Winter Palace. This piece of evidence shows Larry what I really saw.
Take that!
Take a look at this pamphlet. In the Autumn Palace, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, and Aquarius sculptures are displayed. Incidentally, I confirmed that the Gemini sculpture is in the Winter Palace. Therefore, the sculpture you saw could not have been the Gemini one. I knew it. I expected him to be a bit more shocked. I thought it was kind of strange. I know I saw a single goddess, and that transformation was no mirage. Transformation, you say? Oh, you're curious too, Udgey? Well, nothing of it. I guess I'll have to show you. Show me? What exactly? I drew a picture of the very scene I saw back then. But I really can't believe what I drew. Picture? What picture? This one, right here! A body! A body has been found on the premise! Also, because Bing there. What is this disturbing picture? Did that sculpture weeping tears of blood? Laurice! This picture is scary. Okay, it scared me too. Okay, it scared me too. This evidence got transformed into a goddess right before my eyes. Why's the glass on top broken? I couldn't help but scream. So the victim collapse wasn't what surprised him. That's weird. What do you mean when you say transformed? I don't really understand it myself, but the lower half of it's just transformed into a fish. A fish goddess, that would be the Pisces sculpture, wouldn't it? In mythology, Pisces represents the fish that the goddess and her son transformed into. Really? So Pisces isn't just a couple of ordinary fish? Udgey, you don't think that sculpture's cursed, do you? Those trees are about to turn into the Gemini sculpture. Those trees are about to turn this Gemini sculpture into a fish. Preposterous. You simply mistook the Pisces sculpture for the Gemini one. No, he didn't. Oh, you put the sketch in your organizer? Even a sketch like this can be used as scrap paper after all. How could you? But it's strange. Why did the lower half of the sculpture transform? Alcora's a bit curious about what went on in the Autumn Palace. Indeed, I wonder if someone's tampering with the Pisces sculpture. He's actually drawing. Yes, Edgeworth here. Mr. Edgeworth, you finished searching the room. The poison gas isn't a threat anymore, so you can enter his crime scene. Right, good work, detective. Okay, it seems we can enter the room. Nice timing, Mr. Detective. Let's go right now. I want to see the Pisces sculpture. If Kay's going, I'm going too. I was planning on bringing him along anyway. Right then, let's proceed to the Autumn Palace. Larry's walk cycle! I like it. So this is the Autumn Palace. It certainly does resemble the Winter Palace. I've been waiting, sir, huh? Aren't you that hairy butts guy? Wrong! I'm Laurice Dexnum! Never mind that, detective. Your report, if you please. Donim. It's Donim. Laurice Donim! I'm Laurice Donim! Roger that, sir. We discovered a used gas burner during the investigation. The nozzle was still warm when we found it, so it may be related to the incident. So it was used to heat something. Used gas burner died of Jordan, okay. Was the ladder always on the ground there? It's probably used by the person who set off the poison gas. The poison gas was released when someone lifted the lid of the glass case. So the poison gas was in there? Load. Pisces sculpture! It seems you know about it, sir. Well then, so you know what the sculpture next to it is? Since we're in the autumn path, it will probably be the Capricorn sculpture. As expected, Mr. Edgeworth. I thought it was Taurus myself. I was thrown off as it was covered by this weird cloth. The fluorescent cloth. I wonder what it's doing here. What's the fluorescent cloth doing here? Evidence from the I-7 incident? No matter what it is, or how it got in here. They're all the fluorescent things. The sculptures in the room are all covered with this fluorescent cloth. Is it because they're hidden and it makes me want to see them even more? Let's take a look. I'll just get this cloth off. Oh dear. Wow, they're beautiful. The ram and the other one. I don't think the transformation Larry saw was in fact the moment the cloud wrapped around the lower half of the prices fell. See, Edgy? I wasn't the mirage or a mistake after all. Hey, Miles. I'm sure there's something strange about this room. It looks exactly the same as the winter palace we were in a few moments ago. Yes, I agree. Perhaps the sculptures were hidden to make it look like the winter palace. If you could replicate the lower half of the Pisces sculpture, it looks like the Gemini. Capricorn's also a half fish too. Hide the half of it resembles Taurus. The remaining two, which could be altered with trickery, were covered up. The Holland Palace was made to look like the winter palace, so it seems, Mr. Shields. Looks like we need to conduct an investigation of the Holland Palace too. Hold it! I was hoping not to see them. Dutch Gordy.
Hey, you guys again? This is a problem. You see, this is my crime scene.
Mr. Edgeworth, it seems my power is insufficient. If you're here, then it would appear that you still haven't understood my warnings. Furthermore, you know full well your reckless actions will cause trouble for that detective. In the name of the goddess of shut the fuck up, I must pass judgment. You've got it all wrong, pal. I was the one who asked Mr. to investigate.
Really?
Well then, Flatfoot, I'll have to do that. That?
Yeah, that. Right. Cut your salary.
Looking forward to your next payday?
I've always wanted to say that.
You're the last person I was cutting my salary, pal. Hold it, Debeste. I'm only cooperating with the police as a witness to this incident. Detective Gumshoe is not to blame. So that's how it is.
Well then, should I be raising his salary?
No, that's not what I meant. But it would be really nice to get my salary raised. Yes. Your mercy is deeply moving, Sebastian. But passing him must lead to further judgment. Prosecutor Edgeworth and all in his company depart at once from this holy site. But we just got here. The one given the shut the fuck up blessing for this incident was Sebastian. In other words, Mr. De Peste is the prosecutor in charge of this case. That's right, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening performance is over. Besides, I've already got my eyes set on the culprit. What? Who, pal? Well, naturally, that artist. Me? Hey, what's going on, Edgy? Don't ask me. I can't understand his reasoning. Larry's being accused because he found the body. If you can't understand how the prosecutor in the world thinks, it's simply so culpable. It seems he doesn't know what inculpable even means. That's right, Sebastian. Prosecutor Edwards is quite incapable. Yes, he's incapable. She just nonchalantly corrected him. Don't underestimate my intelligence gathering skills. I just came here from the infirmary and asked the doctor there about the cause of the poison gas. And what was the cause? Some normal substance. What was it? What was the name again? Hold on a second. I'll call the doctor to make sure. Since Sebastian is on the phone, I'll answer it for him. In that case, why didn't you tell us before he called? The poison gas was caused by mixing two different types of chemicals. The names are normalium and fatalium. Normalium, fatalium. So, what are those chemicals? What are those chemicals exactly? Normalium is a liquid commonly used in everyday products. That was the blood. It can be found in paint, detergent, and among other things, but it's not toxic by itself. So you're saying that it's a substance readily available to anyone? Yes, but fatalium, on the other hand, is not so easily obtained. The name sure sounds dangerous. What's it used for? It's an active ingredient of a white pesticide known as Megaton X. Megaton. Fatalium itself has a deep white color, but it's not rarely sold in stores. It's nearly impossible to obtain domestically. Right now, we're looking into how this chemical was obtained. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I finally found out the names of those chemicals. Judge Courtney has already told us. You don't need to hear it again. Fine then. I'll cut to the chase. You know normalium from the poison gas is also used in paint, right? Today, everyone who visited the art gallery, the only one who carrying paint was that artist. To be fair, that is kind of logical. You're threatening me as a culprit just because of that? I object to the red paint on the palette you're carrying. Hey, Edgy, don't you think this prosecutor is kind of an idiot? Oh my god, Larry! Indeed, although I've only known him for a short while, his logic's always absurd.
Hey, don't ignore me!
It's alright, Sebastian. They're only doing it because they're afraid of you. Like the first star to appear at the night show's reasoning that shines the best.
The first star shines best? Not bad. Hey, you guys better listen up too.
Do I have to rebuttal this asshole? Oh my god, this is so terrible.
The artist was the first to discover the body of the victim, so naturally he's the best suspect. The poison gas was caused by normalium, a chemical found in paint, right? He was carrying paint near the victim, so he could have had the best chance. The paint, along with being that's pretty much he just said normalium, so what do you think, Justine? We can't ignore the possibility. She is right, it is so possible. Well, Mr. Artist, please tell us the truth. Did you leave red paint in the crime scene? Or else, did you cause the poison gas to go off? The only thing I leave behind is my bond of love with you. Please watch what you say. My gaf's already prepared to declare you guilty.
Objection!
Objection. Please pay no heed to this man's statement.
Objection!
Objection! Hey, you guys! Ignoring my reasoning just because it's flawless won't do you any good. Mr. Sheriff, I've already admitted defeat. If you're in defeat, you should take your leave. Even though I really don't have the time to deal with your ridiculous reasoning.
Objection!
Honestly, Mr. De Beste, your logic more akin of a shooting star than a shining star.
It shines the best like a shooting star, right?
It may shine brightly for a brief moment, but then it burns itself out. The poison gas was originating from the inside of the glass case of the Pisces sculpture.
Exactly, so that's where the artist set off the gas, right? He used normalium in his red paint.
As your seniors, you'll let me give you a piece of advice. Listen to the explanation of others. The poison gas was caused by mixing normalium and fatalium together. The normalium contained in the red paint is not enough by itself.
Oh, really?
But I thought that was normalium caused... where the normalium caused the fatality. Don't tell me you just misheard the forensic report.
Darn it!
By the time Larry discovered the body, the room was already filled with the poison gas. It's time you realize how incapable you really are.
Hey, what do you mean by incapable?
You tried to use that word earlier and you still don't know what it means? You mean to say you are lacking in ability.
incidentally, inculpable has a completely different meaning. I get it. You're making fun of me again, aren't you? I'm really saying you were incapable in your investigation. Oh, fuck. Here we go again. Before you insult us, I still have some doubts about your own statement. What kind of doubts? For all we know, Mr. Artist could have entered the autumn at the nearly time. That's... Moreover, so do you have any evidence that the red paints are related to the case? The most important thing now is not the red paint. The red normalium and the white fatalium. Exactly, how are these two substances mixed together? I believe that's our main concern. Naturally. It was Sebastian's job to investigate that. If we're not for into it, we would have found that out by now. I never intend to interfere. On the contrary, I'd like to cooperate. Don't tell me you're going to say you know the cause of the poison gas. How the poison gas started? I have something that may shed some light on this matter. Sebastian, do not fall for his bluff. Come now, it's fine really. Let's hear what he has come up with. If you say so, Sebastian. Come on, show us.
Take that!
Surely you're not saying that this caused the poison. It seems even you haven't noticed it. Duh, it really stands out. Those red tears Larry saw were undoubtedly normalium. Huh? Wait a sec. If those were chemicals, does that mean a ghost set off a poison gas? I don't think I've time to play along with him. The red tears and normalium could have not triggered the poison gas by itself. The red liquid was mixed inside the cage to create the poison gas. What? Where do you see evidence that chemicals were mixed? That can also be seen in the sketch. It's pink fluid on the ground.
Take that!
Pink liquid can be seen flowing out from under the case of the Pisces statue. This is proof that the two chemicals were mixed. Hold on a sec. I still don't get it. How does this show that normalium and fatalium were mixed? Since we have a self-proclaimed artist here, I'll let him explain. Larry, you fancy yourself an artist, so you should know about mixing paint, right? What do you add to red to make pink? Don't take me for a fool, Udgey! I'll have you know I graduated from middle school! You add white to red to make pink. It's common knowledge. Well, technically there is rose pink, baby pink, and several others.
Hold it!
That's enough. Now, do you understand, Mr. De Beste? Ah! That's how it is! By mixing red normalium and white fatalium, you get a pink liquid. Yes, exactly. Took him long enough. I see. It looks like Mr. De Beste finally gets it.
Overruled!
Why are you overruling it, Prosecutor Edgeworth? You've merely presented one possibility. Do you really know if the color was a result of two chemicals mixed together? Furthermore, this sketch was drawn by the suspect. I cannot put much faith into it. She is right again! I just painted what I saw! How could that be a lie? Mr. Artist, I did not permit you to speak. So cold. But that's part of a charm. Of course, I intend to bring the truth to light immediately.
Overruled!
It would not be wise to jeopardize your position even further. Please be going to answer my question from before. How do you know Mr. Artist did not enter the Autumn Palace? Because it was locked when we got in. If you cannot prove this, there is no room for you to argue any further. Hey, couldn't we find out if he talked to the victim, pal? The victim, Don Gustavi, remains unconscious and is in critical condition. Ah, that's right. Oh, you know the door was locked when we came in. Well, Sebastian will be investigating the crime scene now. All of you, please vacate the premise. That was S.H.I.E.L.D., wasn't it? Hold it. What? Larry? If you were to take stand in court, you'd cause a lot of trouble for presiding a judge. Is there something you would like to say, Mr. Artist? Hold your horses, Miss Cool Beauty! But My name is Justin Courtney. Please don't address me by such a strange title. Oh, why don't you tell me your name? Pleased to meet you, Justy. I'm Loris Denome, but you can call me Loris. Mr. Artist, please get to the point. I just remembered something I haven't had a chance to say yet. When I first got to this room, it was locked, so I couldn't go in. But then, that old dude just suddenly fell through the door. It would appear that the palace room can be locked from the inside. But just because you say it was so doesn't mean the door was locked. Without proof, your statement holds no value.
Objection.
Objection. Well, why not let our grade prove it to you? What? After all, we can confirm the room was locked too. Right, Miles? Yes, I remember as well. The Winter Palace should be... Touched it, so that the evidence... Huh? It's locked up! That's odd. They've already opened the museum. Until the gas breakout, no one could enter this room.
Overruled!
Overruled. Perhaps the suspect entered the room with the victim during the gas outbreak?
Objection!
Objection. As you can see, this man did not inhale any of the gas. If you examine his belongings, you find he wasn't carrying a gas mask either. Is that so? Well then, I have no choice but to agree. That was easier than expected. Anyway, I presume this clears up any suspicions around Larry? It seems Mr. Beste's logic was off once again. Not exactly, I just didn't have enough information, that's all. Therefore, my reasoning was just before its time. Is the grandma saying things didn't work out for him? If that's the case, there's one more suspect who has yet to take the stand. Mr. Ortiz, you're free to go? Huh? But I wanted to talk to you a little more, Justy. Overruled. You could to me at least be mesmerized all the more! This other suspect is a pharmacist by the name of Delicia Scones. Yeah, she can get Vitalium. But a pharmacist may have the knowledge of how to do that. The court will now take a 10-minute recess. Sebastian, it would be best if you brought her in quickly. Best if you brought her in quickly. Hee sounds good. Leave it to me. Hey, Flatfoot, keep up the investigation. Got it. Don't tell me. Judge Cody suspects her from the very beginning? Mr. Bester's wasn't any help at all. Judge Courtney, just what is she thinking? Perfect! Alright, I think this is the perfect stopping point. Don't we all agree? We all agree. What the heck is going on with this case? Like... Why was it all switched around? It already doesn't make sense. I don't think Scones is behind it, but why is she even here? Well, I guess it's gonna be it for now. Yeah, I'm not gonna play another hour. We're gonna do this next stream. I do like that they're all 1 hour increments. The last case had so much uneven increments. It was annoying. Some were just 30 minutes. Others were 2 hours long. This is like, here, an hour of gameplay. Here, an hour of gameplay. Here, an hour of gameplay. This one's way better structured than the last case. Like, way better structured. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. here, so we're going to call it quits here. We're not going to keep you up anymore. 3 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever a.m. it is, we're going to call it quits. Of course, that means I have to do my little say. If you were charged with joy, please check out the YouTube. Check out our archive. Check out my personal Twitter, check out our normal Twitter, and also we're part of the Diamond Alliance, so please check them out as well. I'm going to check real quick who is streaming on Twitch so we can rate them. Let's see. I'm going to send you to my friend Red Cinder again. Just because he's a cool guy. Also, be sure to check the other people's stuff, our other member stuff. And this is Kotlol of George's Gamers signing out with stuff. Sign out. Nope. Brian. There. We're signing out with Ace Attorney Investigations 2. See you all later, and we're gonna raid, so say hi to Red Cinder for me. Seems he's about to end the run here. Oh, it's Flash Raid. If you still want to watch something, here's the thing. Catch you all later. Bye-bye. And yes, that was Brownie's exit, because I don't have a good exit.